system called BWW. That is what actually empowers us. That is what actually gives us all the information, training and support and guidance for us to build a business. Okay, so we're going to have few people come from both sides to talk about it. But before I start, here is one thing I want you guys from. Okay, can you guys actually just smile a little bit? All right, it'll make us feel more comfortable. Okay, all right, because like Aarti says, like we don't like somebody staring at us, and that's really true. Okay, so there was this. Just to start with something, all right. This girl, she's like a 5-year-old girl. She goes and asks her mommy, "Hey, so she wants to find out how we came, where we came from, how was human beings created." Oh, that is scary. All right. So mommy, how were human beings created? How did we come here in the earth, right? And mom says, daughter, we back in the days, God created Adam and Eve, and through Adam and Eve, we all came over here in this earth. Right? Okay. And then after a few days, she goes and asks her dad, and the dad, how did we come over here in this earth? And then the dad says, there were monkeys back in the days, and from there they all evolved into human beings, right? And then the girl is really surprised. And then she goes to mom and says, "Mommy, just few days before you just said that, we came from God." And then I asked her with dad, and dad says we evolved from monkeys. I'm really confused. And then mom says, daughter, it is very simple. Your dad is telling his family side of the story. I'm telling my family side of the story. All right? So, great.
He did not even...
Oh, sorry.
Yes. I was having to come. He did not let me introduce.
All right. But anyway, so I'm going to have Anu also say hello to you guys real quick, and we'll get the first speaker.
Hi, everyone. Hi. Happy Halloween. So as Alvin already mentioned, what we are going to do today, we are going to have lots of fun, okay, with the baby crying in the middle. And yes, who's the timer, by the way? Timer? Okay, yeah. Timer is right here. Okay, so please be strict with time because we have lots of activities as well as foods to follow, and everybody has to go back home in time. And as Alvin said, clap for everybody because nobody is a professional speaker out here. Okay. With that, the first speaker is.
So I'm going to invite up this gentleman over here. They are blazing the trail over here, and we really learned a lot from them as well. Especially in all the activities. He's, I see one thing I can talk about him is like he's proactive in a lot of things. Okay, just kind of serving the team in every opportunity he gets and building the business on a fast track. So please help me invite Dhaval.
Over here.
Woody.
Yeah, we'll pass the boxes. All right. So now, what I'm about to come and talk to you guys about is opportunity in every box. They said they used to talk about the soap when the Atlvp soap was there's opportunity in every box. Okay, how about opportunity in every box for you to eat? When you eat, you get to make money. Okay, so what I've realized is our life we can if you can make 4 basic change every day, you can start doing something where you can start and start looking for people who can duplicate you. You can make good money with the business. Okay. So one of the way you do this is there's we have 19 products with a program called Body Key, and there are 12 different meal different bars that we have in this. So Atlvp just launched in March this year, where they have launched this different kind of bars. Instead of so how does that 4-step plan works? Most of us, if you're an immigrant, you're used to eating a lot of rice. On the international level, anywhere you come from, you're eating like a lot of rice. So how about changing the afternoon rice with a meal bar. Okay, all right, and you can do it as a breakfast if you want. Oops. There goes my glasses. All right, so you can take your breakfast caramel peanut butter bar. Okay, the timer is tracking me. Okay, all right, good. So because I can keep talking about this. Okay, now all the bar we have like 4 wellness bars. So what does that mean is they are not a meal bar. So the wellness bars are kind of like a snack item. So, you know, think about it, you know, hey, throughout the day, we might be snacking. A lot of people at my work, I see, they go to the vending machine. I mean, vending machine people are so crazy now that for a $1 item, they even allow people to use a credit card. So I said, you know, but hey, if I can use my own product, I can promote something that might be in the vending machine to a coworker, or I can use my own product and make money, you know. This is all natural ingredient and no GMO and gluten-free in all 4 wellness bars that we have. Okay, so one of my, in my case, typically we get 2 boxes every day, and 2 of these boxes every day, and I mean every month, and we use 1 for ourselves and 1 to sample out. You know, as we show the plan, this is something. When we somebody comes to the open or something, we use this to let people try out. Because here's the thing: there's our competitor is at Whole Foods. They have it. It's called kind something like that bars. Okay, this is the competitor to this product. Now, whatever that brand is, they charge their price is about $1.25 to maybe $2, depending on where you buy it. Here, this one is $1.74, okay? So, but when I look at it, ours does not have GMO or no GMO, and typically our sodium count is much less than the one out there, okay? So that's the one of the key difference, like, hey, sodium is low, it's all natural ingredient, not everything is guaranteed in the other one that it's maybe all natural or not. I mean, most of them does say that, so you have to look at that ingredient piece. Now, the other thing is, so we have like one of my favorite is the super berry nuts. There's a cashew, chocolate cherry cashew. There's nutty dark chocolate. And then, how about brownie? You know, if you have a sweet tooth, how about having brownie for lunch? Okay, so chocolate brownie. This is what. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking when they came up with this one. Because typically, it doesn't last in my house for the whole month. Okay, so my other one is the caramel peanut butter. So I like peanut butter. If you're a peanut butter fan, this is the product that allows you to get 15 grams of protein. Why change to our meal bars and the snack bars? And they have a good high in protein as a healthier alternative to high fat or high carb diet items that are out there. This one has only 5 grams of sugar, okay? Just an example of one of the meal bars. So how does the Body Key program works? The idea is, hey, can you make 4 good things every day? Make, like, hey, take maybe a wellness bar and then a meal bar, okay? So switch your morning aspect, you know? And then do a little exercise. And then in between, you can even add a snacks with either the granola bar or, pumpkin seeds, or you can get popcorn. So you have a choice, and then do a little exercise. Okay, I can talk all day, but come check it out. Get with the person who you're working with. If you have not tried any of this, to try it out. These are just empty boxes to kind of show people. Okay, so, because it's end of the month, my boxes are gone. Okay, so I'm gonna pass it out to kind of give you an idea on information.
I'm sure everybody has tried one of these bars, right? So, initially, when we were told that we had to switch to bars, we are like, we come from the country where we really have to eat meal, and that's when we feel like full. For us, changing to this would really needed some switch, So, but changing this makes sense. Gaining weight, it's a good idea to switch one meal, maybe evening meal, the best. Because they say if you eat less in the evening, chances of your, losing weight is more. So we do that actually. One of our meal is always a food bar, and a shake. That's what we do on both of us. Okay.
So any testimony, by the way, guys? Yeah. All right.
Hi guys. My name is Andre. I just want to give out a quick testimony. I eat snacks like all the time. I work part-time at Firehouse Subs, and almost every time I go there and leave my shift, I buy a couple of cookies or something like that. So over time, I eat cookies, and so I feel horrible. But since I've been eating the snack bars, I've been feeling very good about myself. I've been having a lot of energy, and I actually gave one of my cousin's son. He had tried a snack bar, and so he came back to me and saying, "Oh my goodness, it was awesome." So I really recommend these for anybody who just snack people like me who like to eat snacks all the time.
Awesome.
I'm ready for some one-liners because, as I said last time, jokes are not my forte. Okay. So I'm sure, but you guys are aware of these questions. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Why there are fences around the cemetery?
Around the cemetery?
Fences around the cemetery.
Why are there fences around the cemetery?
Yep. Let's see who knows this. 1,
To keep the
2.
corpses in.
Keep the dead.
The grass.
Because people are dying to get it.
Wow.
Wow. Right? One more. Okay. What do ghosts serve for dinner?
Booty.
Actually, while doing this, I thought everybody was going to answer these questions. Oh my God, good. Nobody's answering. 1,
Maybe Roger's pickle.
What?
2, 3. I scream. Next time.
All right. So guys, we're going to invite up this gentleman over here. Okay. He's very humble, and I see him always with a smile. And we have been seeing their just the way they are actually building the business, and I can see they are putting this thing together as a couple and building this in a fast track. Okay, so please help me invite Mr. Shom. All right.
Hi, this is Showman Tule here. We have been sponsored in the business by a friend of mine, Orko, standing there. I'll be talking about one of the basic lines in our business. I mean, what is the basic products that we need for our daily life? I mean, we need to keep clean, right? We need to stay away from bacteria. There is a company we deal with, that's Body Series. They have a lot of antibacterial products in the business. Please go through them. Like we have antibacterial soap, we have these deo sprays, deodorants, deo sticks. I'll be talking about the deo sticks and the deodorants here. This is the roll-on we have from Body Series. Now, one interesting thing about Body Series is that they have very good background with antibacterial stuffs. Now, a lot of people believe that when we perspire or when we sweat, sweat is healthy, and a lot of people believe that sweat is not unhealthy. I'm not going into that confusion here. And the problem is, when we sweat, most of the people do have a bad odor. And that bad odor doesn't come from our body. It's the bacteria which breaks down the sweat. Now, what a deodorant is supposed to do? It is supposed to deodorize you. I mean, it is supposed to save you from the bacteria that grows when you perspire from your body. Now, these deo sprays, if you use, they don't burn. I mean, most of the market products, when you use, they burn your underarms. Now, your underarm skin is a very sensitive skin. It's the same kind of skin that you have on your face. These are very sensitive skin. I would recommend not to use such market products which really burns or which irritates when you use them. Now, these products don't irritate you. The smell is very mild. I mean, they are nice and mild. They do their job. Their job is to avoid the bacteria from your body, and they do that. I mean, when you use them, bacteria stay away from you for a very, very long time. Now, we have a deo stick, we have a roll-on, and we have these deo sprays. I love to use these deo sprays because I don't have to touch it to my body, but you can use any of them. Now, these deo sticks and this roll-on, they also come in an antiperspirant thing. I mean, so the people who are mostly physically active and they need to avoid perspiration, these roll-on and the duo stick are very nice for them. I mean, they can avoid perspiration by using them. And since they come from this this company which has this antibacterial background, these are really nice products. Go and read about them. I believe all of you have your own website with Atlvp. You can go and check out this company. Body series on there, and body blend is also there. You will get some really good stuffs online from those products. Thank you.
Woo! All right. Mr. Vampire, huh? Awesome, guys. Any testimony on this?
It lasts almost a month.
Huh?
I mean, 1 full month, one bottle.
Goes now.
Yeah.
And it smells good also.
Oh yeah. They're all
Guys,
nice.
you should have a testimony for this. Okay, but
Oh, not that.
no. Yeah, go ahead.
So go ahead. I just wanted to say the roll-on is very phenomenal because there's a lot of people who sweat a lot, and that thing actually works wonders. There's actually a demo on it. It shows how it doesn't actually go across your clothes. It doesn't let the sweat it absorbs all the sweat, doesn't let you sweat out and get your clothes all wet and smelly. That's really a very powerful product.
Good stuff.
Plus in winters you don't want to spray cold stuff on it.
Yeah, and I also prefer this because especially like the spray, sometimes the alcohol is there and things like that.
Yeah.
This is more safer. So that's also one thing I like about this one. But okay, so there were a couple of terrorists who were making letter bombs. So after they had finished, so these are the kind of I guess stupid terrorists, right? So after they had finished, and one said, do you think I put enough explosives in this envelope? And then I don't know. It's like, said the other, open and see it. Hey, but it will explode. I was like, don't be stupid. It's not addressed to you.
Okay, why did not skeleton dance at the party?
He has no body. He had no body.
Nobody. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, one now.
Give me another one.
Why? No, let's see. What happens when two vampires meet?
Umpire.
No. What happens when two vampires meet? No? It was the love at the first bite. Okay guys, third category we have is my home, and this is a category which everybody has to use no matter, economy goes up, economy goes down, right? And who better than Shipra that we invite here to talk about this, because she uses everything that, she uses all these products, and she's blazing the trail in the business along with Mike and with two kids. So, please give a round of applause for her and listen to what she has.
Hi everybody. Thank you so much Anu, for the introduction and for wonderful jokes. Yeah. And even vampires use body odorant. That's good. So I'm going to talk about something that everybody needs. It's dishwashing soap. Who does dishwashing at home?
I do.
Everyone should go up, right? Unless you're eating a dirty
My
dish.
wife told me don't raise it.
So this is the soap, the dish liquid soap that we have in our business from Legacy of Clean line, and I am going to compare it with Joy. You can compare it with Palmolive, Ajax, or there are different brands outside. I don't know. Anybody's using any of those brands here? Palmolive or Joy or?
Trick question.
No.
Trick question. You should be saying yes, right? Good. Well, first of all, I wanted to say that every product that Legacy of Clean makes is a green product. So in itself, it's a better quality. Just with the word green, it comes with a better quality. So of course, it's way better in quality as compared to Joy or Palmolive or anything else, because they all have petroleum products in it. So if there is any residue behind on your dishes, it goes in your stomach, and of course it's not healthy for you, right? And while with this, since it's a green product, even if you have something by mistake left behind on your dishes, it's not going to kill you. And why do I say that? I have a big testimony on that, because when my first child was 6 months old, I cleaned her sippy cup. And since it's so transparent, you don't even know that there is soap in it. Actually, it looks like clean water. And I left the sippy cup for some time, and I forgot that it was soap, and it looked like just water. So I gave it to her to drink.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And then I realized, oh no, it was soap. And I started panicking, but nothing happened to her. So it's a testimony by accident. Of course, I didn't intend to. But anybody who has kids around, or even if you don't have kids around, who wants to have chemicals in their body, right? So it's a good product to have anyways. Now I'm going to show you how it is better in quality and price as well. Now this is Joy. I think I got it from Publix for about $2 some change. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Now this comes for about $10.15. So it seems like it's pretty expensive. $2 and $10 looks like very expensive. However, this is a concentrate. You don't use it just like this. It's a 1 liter bottle, and you mix it with water in 1:4 ratio, which means 1 part is soap and 4 part of water. So in 1 liter, you are going to mix 4 liters of water. So eventually, you will get 5 liters of soap. So in $10 few cents, you are getting 5 liters of soap. So how much is it per liter? About $2 per liter, right? This is, you're spending $2 for 375 ml, which is almost 1/3 of a liter. So which one is cheaper? Yes, absolutely. Yes, so you're getting 1 liter in $2. Here you're getting 370 ml in $2. So of course it's cheaper, right? Now I'm going to show you quality also. Now this is a spoon, because price is very, very important. Even though we all want clean, green, organic products, but sometimes we have to watch our pockets as well, right? So it has to be pocket friendly too. That's the goal. Tissues or something. So this is, I just poured some cooking oil on both the spoons. Now one of this I will try to clean with Joy. You guys tell me how much is enough.
Right there.
Right there? Enough? Enough? Okay. I'm going to rub it, clean it. Okay. And now this is what we have, a dispenser, and it's basically, the soap is already mixed with water in this. And I'm going to take a squirt out.
Show people in the back.
Okay. Now I want you guys to actually see it. Anybody new here? Who's new? You new? I don't recognize anybody today. So I don't know. Everybody looks new.
Lady in the pink.
Lady in the pink?
The second
one. So now, if you see it looks like just like water, right?
Yes.
And you see those oil droplets? It cuts grease so quickly, even, so it looks like water. Now just because it looks like water, it's so easy to clean. And I want you guys to watch it. You guys see the difference? Everybody sees the difference? Okay, good. So this is clean. You guys can touch if you want to. It's gooey. I don't want you to touch it, but if you want, look at the color of the water. Now, do you blame me if it looks like just water and I gave my water? All right. So
She's been giving that to you for the last few years.
Keep it clean to your stomach. You never know. So with that, I'm done.
Partnership. Right? Yeah. Anu? You said you had something to say, right?
Did I? What did I say? I forgot. What did I say? Well, I didn't have anything. Oh, jokes? Okay. I don't have jokes, but I have the liners, yeah. This is an easy one, okay? How do you make a witch itch? Man, you are so intelligent. Remove the W.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. What did a little ghost? Why did a little ghost cry when he fell off the tree? Say it again. Why did a little ghost cry when he fell off the tree?
Because he's little.
Ouch.
Why?
Why?
That's how we pray.
Because he got a boo-boo.
Alright. Right, guys, okay, so I'm going to call up this next gentleman, okay? Always on fire. You know, when I talk to him, you can see, literally feel the vibration. He's always excited, okay? And you know, I can see the way he speaks, you know, and everything. I can see this guy is moving fast, okay? So, listen carefully. He's going to talk about partner stores. Okay, hold on. Sorry, Wavery. Alright? So you're going to have that. For now, we're going to have some fun, okay, guys? We have kids over here dressed so lovely, so we're going to have them, all of them come over here. We're going to do trick or treats for them. Alright. Alright, come on, guys.
Hi, my name is Anya. My parents' name are Mike and
Everybody's there.
And the small one, the short one in front.
Yes.
Stand together.
Smile.
Yay!
Look here.
Okay. All right. Now one more. Okay, say your names. Come on. Who's saying his name first? Name. Okay, you did. So you think. Okay, say your name and Papa Mama's name.
And what are you dressed as?
What are you dressed as? How is that dress? You princess. Okay, come kids. Okay, come. Who's next? Who's saying? Okay, go.
I'm Lucinda, and my parents are Jamila and Michael.
Okay, who's next? Come on, come on. Okay, go.
My name is Sanjita, and my parents are Naveen and Chan.
Good. And you are your name? Who are you? And you are? What did you dress up as? I can hear your name. Oh,
Okay, who's left? Come on. Say your name. Say your name loud. My name is...
I'm a sexy doctor.
I'm monkey.
Who says doctor? They're on body heat.
What's your name? Now, my name is... My name is... Anika. Come on, your name. Say your name. Your name is... And you're a cat? Shivan, what's your name?
What's your name? Oh.
Alright.
You are a supermodel?
Hey.
My name is Gia. My name is Atlvp, and I'm just a
Whoa.
My name is Arjun. My parents are Jonathan Asha. I'm just up as Superman.
Okay, so now your turn. Say, my name is Dia. My name is Dia.
She wants the candy.
Yes, candy. Go and take some candy. Go. You want this? You want this? See, take it. Just two. Two. Two for two hands. One hand, two hands. Go.
So are we ready yet? No. Okay, guys. So let's resume. Okay. So if you remember what I said before, I'm going to invite up this gentleman. You already heard the introduction, and get ready for him. I'm telling you, he's going to talk about partner stores. Just talk about what are the different options over there. So without further ado, please help me invite Avery.
Avery, sponsored business by Tony and Marcia. As we know, Amway has a lot of partner stores, over 100 plus partner stores. The two partner stores I'll be talking about is Travelocity and Expedia. Who likes to travel? Everybody likes to travel? Awesome. So, well, you have two options. You have Travelocity and Expedia. They give you both the options to book hotels, to rent cars, and to go out of town. You could buy plane tickets and everything like that. As far as the PV and BV for Travelocity is around 5.8% for PV and the 14% for BV. But I have a disclaimer as far as the partner store. Paid on net sale only, so you have to purchase it. You cannot pay from a gift card, and your PV and BV will be posted within 60 days. So when you're running low for the month and you're trying to reach your goals, this partner store is the perfect way to get your PV and BV right before the goal ends. So as far as Expedia, the PV is 1.6% and the BV is 4%. That goes for the same thing, same requirements. Paid on net sale only, PV and BV posted within 60 days. Always remember that. And you cannot purchase a gift card and pay with a gift card at the same time not to get the PV. With that, I'm done.
Yeah. All right. So let's quickly share the calendar. And we're going to also recognize some people over here who are doing the activities. Okay. So first thing, what do we have in the next event? What is the next upcoming event? Phone team. When is that on? Sunday night, right? Sunday night. Check with your upline. We have multiple phone teams. So one in Johns Creek, one at Mike's Place, and one at Covington. Is that right? Okay, Covington. That's the place where you actually learn how to make the phone calls and invite people. And that's pretty much where I learned really how to actually properly invite. Properly, okay? The keyword is proper, not like just randomly talking over the phone. So that's very important, right? So the second event, what's the next event coming up? Open, right? Open meeting, we have it on Wednesday. There is so many events, so don't get overwhelmed. We have this for different reasons, okay? So we have one for open is on Wednesday. We're going to have a very successful speaker coming on board. Who is the speaker, by the way? Ketan and Tejal are the speakers. They are Q12s in the business, moving on big time. They have, he shows an amazing plan. I love his plan. That's the best place where you can get your folks over there, right? And then now, what's the next one after that?
Ganesh.
Double Diamond. Okay, man. I mean, like that takes a little special promotion to talk about that. But guys, Double Diamond is in town. I know you guys saw one Double Diamond last week. Okay, Kanti and Lata Gala. But now you're gonna see another Double Diamond coming up. I mean, it's amazing. Atlanta has so much of kind of heat from everywhere coming. So Ganesh Shinoy. He's a double diamond in the business, guys, and he started this business when he was a student, okay? And now he's a multi-millionaire in this business. And so that, just couple of hours, see how you can block it out. That's definitely going to help you understand, to see how he thinks and what he did to build this business, to get that thought process. It's all about kind of catching the thought process. That's how I look at it, right? Now, and then the grand finale. What is the biggest one coming out after that?
BBS.
And when is it?
November 14th.
November 14th. Mark the date, guys. 14th of November. That is, see, we have things for every week. If you cannot make for one, there is another one coming up, okay? So 14th of November, I guess some of you saw the video last week. Steve and Desiree Mazurko coming from New York, okay? And I'm telling you, they are young, they are probably 25 years old, and they are free, and they are retired from this business. And retired means productively retired, not sitting home and watching the grass grow, right? That's not the kind of retired. Productively retired, and they are coming, guys. He literally built this business in 2.5 years to, where he is financially free, and bought his $70,000 Audi custom made from Italy or somewhere. And at the age of 24, guys. Okay, he's gonna be. I mean, if you have, how many of you heard that CD? Contacting, right? So you are gonna be seeing him live this on 14th. Okay, so that is what we have. Now let's quickly recognize some people who are doing the work. Now I'm sure you guys recognize it at office as well, right? Getting late.
Bad recognition.
So we want to do recognition because this is very special, because these are the activities that actually really kind of helps you grow the business, okay? So that's why we kind of recognize these activities, and and I love, kind of, this is where I feel like, okay, whatever work I did is kind of, it feels a little special, right? Whatever it is. So what we're going to do is, anybody who has shown at least 3 plans or more, contacts, 7+ contacts or products, okay, anything, created clients, could you just please stand up? We'll clap everybody at the end, okay? And just share your name and what you did, please. All right, we're going to start from the back.
We had 3 plans and 7%.
Okay, Mike and Shubhra, we had 3 plans, 5 overviews, we had 1 startup, we had over 10, 12 members.
Awesome.
Hi friends, this is Dr. Jones and guys, we are Prakash and Aarti, personally sponsored by Jonathan Asha. We had 7, 8 numbers and 3 overviews.
35 people.
We are Prashant and Ishani about what you came, and we showed our 3 plans.
Awesome. This is Marcy and Anthony, sponsored in the business by Deborah Family. We had almost 200 PV, personal PV from gift albums and some little knickknacks and stuff. The fight was just real. And 3 numbers.
Awesome.
Hey, this is Ayush, sponsored by Avery. I did 3 overviews, 1 with DJ last week.
Awesome.
Ortho 7+ numbers, 1 overview. Awesome.
Ashley, 15 numbers.
Maybe 7+ numbers.
Hey everyone, I'm Amy Barker. I'm from Wisconsin. I'm sponsored by Kyle Ripley, and I did 7+ numbers. End of the month, so we did like 500 some PV, and selling a lot of laundry soap and lip glosses for promotion.
Awesome.
And was that it?
And Ecofee, sponsored by Aarti and Prakash. We did 4 or 5 plans and 1 startup.
Awesome.
So,
This is Governor Albany. Albany is counts on the EV, on the retail. Retail, 2 plans, 3 overviews, and then 10 plus.
All right. So I'm Mexican Superman. I'm just kidding. Alvin and Anoop. Where's my comb, man? I need to get my comb as well over here. But guys, we had 6 overviews and 4 plans and around 10 numbers.
Awesome.
Awesome, guys. Good stuff, guys. So let's give a round of applause for everybody. This is where rubber meets the road, guys. This is awesome. This is what I like. So next, okay. So anybody who is here new for the first time, okay? First time to face meeting, okay, for this one, right? For here. Hey, all right. Just introduce yourself, who is your client, and
hi everyone, I'm Amy Barker again. My upline is Kyle Ripley. He's a Q12 in the business, and above that, Stephen Sumnick, and then Brandon Amanda Wood is our emeralds, and then she is our executive diamond.
Awesome. All right.
My name is Carson Butters. I was invited by Chef Carl.
All right. Great. So we're going to go for now BWWTV. Now I know I give a little bit of a glimpse before about who was coming on November 7th, right? Double Diamond. Now since I just told you, you probably couldn't visualize who he was. So we want to make sure that you also see who he is. So we're actually going to be showing a small clip of Ganesh Roy, a small video clip from Ganesh Roy. All right. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay, guys. You can say she's a Neutralite baby for sure. You know. Well, guys, now we are going to move to another section, BWW. Okay, and how would all of us like, you know, Ganesh and I sitting in the car and talking to us and, you know, talking positive stuff and teaching us how to build a business, you know, positive mindset and whatnot. Everybody would like that, right?
Yes.
So that's what we're going to talk about, the CD, okay? CD is something, you know, see how you qualify with your uplines. See that you get 1 CD a week, okay? All the IBOs who are actually serious about building the business, and check with your upline, okay? Let me not go into more detail. And to talk about the CD, I'm going to invite Bal, Thamar, and Ayush, right? No? No? Yes, yes, Ayush. Okay, Bal, Thamar, and Ayush, okay? So they are going to share their experience about listening to CD and what they learned from it. Okay, give them a round of applause.
Hi friends, I'm Bal, sponsored by Arcus and Gupta. Okay. The CD, it's a streaming one, and it's a really very okay. It's a great topic. Okay, and it's about the pitfall in the listening. It came just last week, I hope. So it's the streaming was by Angelo Nardoni, and it is really extremely good. Extremely, okay? And because you can use this one not only in the business, in your personal life too. So that's the case here. So it's because when you listening is a skill set. You cannot do it. It doesn't come by birth. Okay, it should be you should learn it. Okay. So to learn that one, definitely you should know what are the pitfalls you have. Actually, I found my 4 pitfalls. He was talking about 6 1. So I found 4 of them. I'm doing it wrong. Okay, because it's naturally it is coming like that. We are very interrupting in between. We are okay. When we are talking to our friends, we go and what do? We complete their sentence before they complete our, they complete themselves. So these are the things are there which we have to take care of, okay? So what he was saying is actually, generally what he is saying that when we talk actually, what happens is we are expressing our, whatever we know actually, okay? But when we listen to others, we are coming to grab something new within us. Okay, so listening is very important in our life. Okay, listening is giving a respect to someone actually. Okay, if you go for an overview and other things, definitely you have to listen the person first. Okay, if you listen the person, you have a privilege and you have a right then after to give a proper communication then after. Okay, you have rights once you will finish your things. His communication, his own words, then you have rights to, you can start your own thing. Otherwise, he will interrupt. He will think something annoying, okay, internally. But you cannot feed it there. But there are the things are there like that, okay. So he's saying that there are okay, to be a good listener, what you have to do, 2 things that you have to show. empathy, and the second thing, you have to ask the good questions, okay? If you do these two things, definitely you may be a good listener, but apart from that, the 6 feet fall, you have to avoid it. Remember that. I won't going to narrate that one. I don't have that much of time, but you just listen. The streaming is really good, okay? It's a great task. Thank you very much. Oh, the name of it is a, okay, just pitfall in this.
All right.
This is Ayush Jones. I'm sponsored by Atlvp, as you heard, and I'm really excited. After I'm here to share Diamond Success story of Robbie and Chishma Mohammed from Trinidad, and I was really excited because as I heard, Robbie started at 19 as a college student, as I am. I'm though a year younger, so I have more opportunities. So how he started the passion, the way he talks, that he just goes around college sponsoring people, showing them plans, and just he goes to each and every person he meets to show products and how he builds the business. Now I was all the more excited about by what his wife had to say, Shishma Muhammad, and first of all, she continues with the story of her upline, how she got her into the business after repetitive calls, even on weekends. So here comes the line she talks about, that she got up at even 3 a.m., 4 a.m. for the business because she knew that she owns the business, not the business owns her. So this was a line that quite motivated me. Then she talks about her passion. Her mom wasn't allowing her to continue the business. She locked the doors, but she used to climb up the doors. She got her screen ripped, but still she went to the FEDs to show plans everywhere. So that was the passion that I learned, that such young guys can do. And now they became diamonds at 29. And this motivated me a lot to just carry on with the business, be prepared every time to show plans, to show products, and you'll be there once in a while. Thank you.
And more confusion, it's not Timar, it's Monica on CD, okay? Monica, come on.
Hi, my name is Monica and I was sponsored by Prakash and Artie. And I listened to a CD about contacting by Steve Masuko, and this CD was talking about how to interact with people to bring them in the business. And it's important, for example, if you want to contact with girls, you can talk about beauty and health, and with men, you can interact with them when you talk about sport. So it's a great way to interact with people. So thank you.
Awesome.
That's awesome, guys. So we have another program called books, right? So standing order book, so the book of the month. That's really, I mean, it's kind of a mind builder. That's how I look at it. Like, Vinny always talks about it. It's like some people build their bodies. Our building your mind, and that's what he does. So for that, we're gonna invite Tamar and Marcia and Veer for books. All right.
Afternoon, everybody.
Afternoon.
All right.
Good night.
Contrary to what everybody says, my name is Tamar Johnson. It's all right. It's all right. But anyways, don't worry. If you're in a personal conversation with me, I'll never let you go until you get my name right. But anyways, the book I got is Your Next Chapter by Evelyn D. Watkins. And it's actually a pretty interesting book, especially if you're a woman, simply because she goes through a lot of struggles, and you talk particularly to ladies who just to relate a little bit, because you'll never know what's going on. I was just reading a chapter, and she's talking about how difficult it was for her to conceive her daughter. And she refused to accept the doctor's premonition that she couldn't have a child, and she acted like she could. She even went to a store and put a crib on layaway. She had a faith expectancy. And the guy had loved the idea so much, he was like, well, can you bring some more people like that my way? But It's a pretty interesting book. It's surprised you can breeze through this one easy, you know. So this way, if you have, there's really no excuse to not read a chapter, simply because I'm going through the first chapter and I'm like, wow, I should have a lot to talk about. Maybe this will just be like a pretty short book with some long chapters. But then I'm on chapter 2 on page 3, and I'm like, what in the heck? The chapters are literally like 2 to 3 pages long, so you know, it's a pretty steamrolling read. And currently, I'm on Your Mirror Moment, where she is talking about looking your best and actually taking a stop at yourself in order to see, you know, how you look. And if you don't know what you want to look like, then find people who, you know, have similar body types to you, who are tall and lanky, or big and strong, or have those triangular-like bodies, who like to exercise a lot. Find people like those and try to emulate the way their sort of style, so that you could find your own style in a sense. I hate to digress, but I remember I was doing a little writing, and with all that writing, you know, you have to forget. I'm out of time.
All right. This is Marcia and my better half over here, Anthony. We're sponsored in the business by Devil and Falguni. Yeah, he's the biker guy tonight. And I'm Cleopatra. Who said that? Sash. There you go. I'm reading the book called Turn Setback into Greenbacks. Money, baby. Green. Right? There's 7 steps to go from financial disaster to financial freedom. Before I start reading any book, I always look at the back of the book. For some reason, I always read the summary to figure out what's going on in the book. Kind of sparked me a little bit. So there was 4 things, 4 secrets to from setbacks into comebacks. He said, focus on your vision, make a decision, take action, and keep the desire. Right? And then, as we all know, most of us are in business, right? To make some greenbacks. All right, so now the new term is greenbacks, all right? So it says, to develop your new business focus, ask yourself these questions. What is the big picture I have for my future? What can I do differently to keep this setback from occurring again? What goals, sales, product development, customer retention, etc. do I want my business to achieve in the next 3, 6, and 12 months? And how can I use the setback as a learning experience? I will tell you, I'm not going to give you too much into this book, but just read it. This will actually create for those who don't have a PhD, you could get the persistence, the hunger, and determination out of this book.
All right. Beer. Okay. Beer 1, beer 2. Okay. All right, guys. So we're going to move on to the next speakers. Okay. So I guess our joke time is gone, right? So now it's more serious stuff. Okay. This couple. So we're going to invite. So this is going to be more now, a little bit more in terms of training now. To do what to do in the business, what are the things, and so we are very excited about inviting this couple up because they are our sponsors, okay, and they pretty much were the one who actually literally you know how new people are, right? Hey, are you coming to the PACE meeting, right? And I never used to come, so these are the couple who used to actually follow me up when I was not coming, when I was not really consistent, and making sure that I actually plug into the system. And so we really thank them for whatever they have done. And I'm telling you, we are very excited. They are here in Atlanta. So without further ado, please help me invite Naveen and Shash. All right.
Thanks, Alvin.
Hey
Thanks,
guys.
Alvin. Oh, man.
I know you guys are thinking about food, so I dressed extra flashy. In case you're wondering who I am, I'm a fortune teller.
How many of you can guess what I am?
Are you the
serial killer?
You More candy for you.
Yes.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Okay, great. So I can remove this.
You're not your prosecutor. Come on.
Okay, alright guys, just to introduce ourselves again, we are Naveen and Sash. Naveen, Sash, sponsoring the business by Q12, Kushal Jasmine from San Jose, California. I'm very blessed to be part of Joseph Nash's team out here. And the couple that introduced us, guys, I mean, the special couple for us also because, you know, I feel like, you know, Alvin and Nano, they're like, you know, food person, okay? So they're like spice, enhance any food, okay? You don't have to think about it. Any association they go to, they add value. So we are really proud of them. I know they are getting to platinums this year, no questions about it. So, the topic that we have, very simple topic, very basic topic, okay? And it's about importance of doing content PV and how to do it, okay? We'll just get started now. When we start the business, what are the two things that we talk about? Change your buying habit and create a team, right? Change your buying habit and create a team. Now, once you create a team, what does the team does? They look at you, right? And they exactly follow you, right? Because you create a team and basically, you know, and let them duplicate yourself, right? So, you know, when we got started, you know, our appliance Kushal Jasmine, they just basically, you know, showed us all the demos, you know, and it was pretty much a no-brainer for us to change a buying habit, right? Because when you sign the dotted line and become an IBO, what do you become? A business owner. And what do you call a business owner who, you know, gives money to its competition?
Not smart.
Okay, I'm not saying that. You guys are saying that. All right. So okay, so we realized that we realized that, you know, at the very beginning that, hey, you know what, we have to support our own business. Okay, and there were so many wonderful products. You know, she took charge of it. Of course, you know, she's the one who decided what we have at home. Okay, so I know she's prepared for a topic. So, but for us, you know, it was basically very simple. You know, when you look at the performance bonus, the 100 PV, 200, 300 PV, 600 PV, and what is the minimum? 100 PV, right? Okay, so right from the time when we got started, we made a decision that, you know what, hey, whatever happens, whether we have a team, we have a team, we don't have a team, we'll make sure that our business is at least 100 PV. Okay, and that's a decision that helped us big time. Because whenever people came to our house, you know, we could, whenever I showed the plan and I put it down on the paper saying 100 PV, I never had that problem. You know, I didn't have that problem saying, oh, you make 100 PV, because you know what, I was making 100 PV. Okay, so when I was putting that on the paper, I never had that hesitation. Okay, you know, sometimes remember, sometimes in the beginning we have this problem of, oh, is this Amway? People talk about it. And we get fearful, really asking, is it Amway? Once we understood the value of the product that we have, once we started using the product and experiencing how good it is, we never had that problem. Okay, so what we realized is the more we support a business, the more the confidence goes up. And the more the confidence goes up, the more the effective our plans become. Okay, that's just one of the benefits. Okay, so I'll hand it over to Saj. I know she has prepared a lot of notes, so do definitely listen to our hot fortune teller.
Okay, can I have everybody looking at me for a quick 5 minutes? Because when you ignore me, I really do bad. And then I'm going to start singing songs and I just go on a tangent. So I want everybody to kind of look up off your phones and everything. Unless it's a hot date calling you, you'll have to call up, kind of tell them 20 minutes later. A party time is anyways after 10, right? Okay, because I do not like being ignored. Clear? Yeah. Good. Good. I don't want people sleeping on me, man. I'm never going to get a topic again. All right? And I'm too much excess. This is what happens. So do not have excess at night. Right? See, I'm like, let's go. Okay, cool, guys. See, one of the things, why do you want to do PVs, right? Either you're doing, I realize one thing, we're either doing PVs in this business, or we're going to go do PVs for Walmart, for Publix, for whatever other store there is. Okay? I only spend money at those stores. I do not get anything back. When was the last time anybody sent a check? A Publix, I don't know what other stores we have here, because we just moved here recently, so I'm still don't know. Help me out. Kroger. Kroger, thank you. What else?
Publix.
I know you guys are core, but come on, you go to stores. Walmart, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Now I remember what my next topic was. Good. Okay, one of the easiest ways is, see, I know some of us are students here, some of us are large families, some of us, you know, money, we're not Bill Gates out here. So I know money is going to be tight. But can we be a little bit creative? We're smart people here, aren't we? Because we are on a Friday evening out here trying to do something a little bit more with our lives, right? Yeah. So we're obviously smart, we're ambitious, and we want more out of life, right? So what's the word here? Not that, oh, I have a problem because I don't have money, but let's be creative, okay? I'm going to put a few things out there. Mike and Shipra have a wonderful, wonderful, you know, a product con, a magic con, or whatever you want to call it. Take a look. Some of the products, I left my thing just as I was leaving the house. There's products out here. Ask your upline what, if you don't get any of the products, ask them. Okay, I'm so much on excess that I'm really going fast. If I don't make sense, talk to your upline, okay? don't like quit on me, okay? I'm gonna get my stick out very soon. All right, so one of the things, guys, twist tube, 1 box of twist tube, okay, just 1 box. I'm gonna do minimum quantities. I'm not gonna let you buy any more, okay? 1 box of twist tubes, it's ration, it's Germany during the earlier times, okay, not now. So anybody's from Germany, do not write me email. 1 box of twist tube, okay? 1 excess variety pack. And why do I say? Because you want to sample out some, right? I can say the products are wonderful, but if I don't share the products, is anybody going to know how wonderful the products are? No, right? Okay, I'm not talking about selling, because when I came in the business, I hated the word selling, because I'm not the kind of person who sells. I'm going to, here, try this, take it. You need a Dio, right? No, that's not mine. But, so I could say, hey, you know what, I tried this, I loved it, you should try this. Can we do that? Yeah. Right? So I could do that. So that's why I say use some, share some, right? 1 daily, 1 fish oil, because we all need brain power. We have brains, but we need a little extra. And 1 concentrated fruits and vegetables, because I know we do not get enough fruits and vegetables in our diet. Irrespective of what you tell me, do the research, we do not get enough fruits and diets. Just the basic, okay? If you are like me and know that I need more energy, not right now, but morning I do, XX is the way to go. Okay, because you have to use XX and don't use it for 2 days, and you'll see the difference between what a XX can do, okay? And I always say, don't look at the price of the cost of the product, look at the value it's giving you, right? Diamond is expensive, but listen, cubic zirconia is cheaper, right? But what is valued more? What are a girl's best friend, girls? Diamonds. You're still on with me, good. Okay. 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 Let me talk to your significant other. Either do a daily, do a men's pack, do a women's pack. Okay, men's pack is fabulous for giving out samples too, right? Because it's got 30 packets in there. 1 meal replacement shake box, 1 box of it, not more, just 1. Just 1. Replace 1 meal only, okay? 1 box of protein shakes, okay? It's got only 1, it's got 12 bottles.
3 boxes for me.
Yeah, I know. See, I do more than that, but I'm saying we're just going to be restricting on a budget. We're not going to let anybody buy more. So just let's do 1 box of protein shake, okay? Let's do 1 box of food bars, because we're going to go buy fries, and you know what is not good for the waist, right? And guys, right? We got to look healthy. We got to look like we are part of a health and beauty industry, right? Right? So we can't do all the fries and the burgers and all that stuff. Let's just, let's not spend there. Let's spend it out here, okay? Invest, right? And then, someone's confusing me. Food bar. 1 box of food bars, okay? Now here's the thing. Food bars, you don't have to give the whole bar. I know people on a budget you don't have to give the whole bar away, okay? Cut it into pieces, put it on a plate, and that's what you can sample that same food bar to 5 people, right? Think about it, right? Okay, now here's a few ideas that have helped me. Hopefully it kind of, triggers something, and hopefully it helps you. I always keep 1 case of excess variety box in my house, because sometimes somebody comes to the house, somebody's delivering furniture, you go somewhere, you meet somebody. A lot of people keep chilled excess. Excess tastes very nice when it's chilled. 1 case only, just sample out 1. A lot of the times, appliance do promotions, 10+3 pallet promotions. Take advantage of that. The 3 excess cases are free for you to sample out, right? Twist tubes, very easy to have people try out. I do not give the whole case. I take like a jug, fill it with ginger ale, and if you've never done this, do this, you'll love it. And have it cold. Ginger ale, and add a few twist tubes to it. It is so yummy, it'll beat anything, okay, before 10 o'clock. So those who got it, got it. Those who didn't, come back and talk to me. Okay, hopefully you don't do that stuff here. Okay, and last one, guys, everything is a decision, okay, my ears this is going on. Everything is a decision. I'm not, okay, lip glosses, this is one thing I wanted to tell you. This is such an easy, how many of you have seen this? Right? Okay, I want to kind of show it to people who have not seen it. Okay, this is a lipstick, but let me get a nicer shade. Here we go. Lipstick, mirror. This is what Miss America used, and this is a very nice tagline to talk when you're talking to your friends and family. And a light, so you can do it in the car, and nobody's getting into an accident. Okay, Halloween, so I went a little gory, but don't worry about that. But you know what, so easy. You don't have to keep buying and give it your way. This is what I do. This is my sample pack. I've had it for a few years now, okay? And I tell people, I said, try it out. There you go. They don't have to put it, but here we go. This sample, pack has made me a lot of sales. A lot of people are like, oh, I like that. And I'm like, yeah, this is the same thing, Miss America. This will last you a while. And the best thing is, look at this. Since it's not one of those lipsticks that it's not going to fall off, I tell them, I said, if you have kids and kids open your bag, this is not going to fall off. And they're like, oh yeah, that's so nice, right? So just a few of this, I haven't covered Visa points. You get Visa points. Don't leave those free points on the table. Ask your upline, how do you get Visa points, okay? I haven't talked about laundry. We have to do laundry, right? Nobody's going to let us come close to them. We got to use deos. We got to use shampoos, right? Brush your teeth. Thank you, Anu. I haven't talked about skincare, and I still did 106 PVs. Like, that was minimum. Okay? Again, you don't have to use all of it. I know if you're on a budget, you're a student, you're juggling 15 things on your plate, I understand. But the whole thing is being creative. Okay? With that, I'm done. And
Alright guys, we get the privilege to do this. Very special couple. Sash, the fortune teller, is running away. Guys, next couple, guys. Very special. So I wanted to get up a little bit, whatever cowboys we have, just get up, stand up on your feet. Just exercise, just turn around a little bit. Okay, warm up your brain. Come on, guys. This is a special couple coming up for us out here. Alright, stretch a little bit. Okay, settle down. Alright, now this is a very special couple. Of course, they are diamonds. They are moving on big time. And I know they are impacting thousands of lives everywhere. Guys, listen. Okay, so let them welcome and give them a big super welcome.
Thank you, appreciate it. Anybody want to guess what our theme is?
I didn't want to say it.
Okay, this was the only time Superman came in a family car. Okay?
Times have changed.
Yeah, I know. But anyways, everybody wants to make some money? Yeah? Alright, we're going to be talking about one very special thing that you need to use in the next 1.5 months. Is that okay?
Yes.
1.5 months is where you have this time, otherwise you'll have to wait for some more time. The whole USA is going to be spending money they don't have. Is that okay? Now you decide whether some of it comes to you or not. You decide if you want to keep some of the things that you'll be spending on yourself or not. With that, I'll just give it on to Superwoman over here.
Alright. Cool guys. How many of you don't know what ribbons is? It's okay to raise hands. It's all right. How many don't know what ribbons is? The program ribbons through Amway. Everybody knows? Awesome. My job's done. I can go back. Come on, guys. Be honest. How many of you don't know what it is? A few of you might, you know. So please put your hands down. I'd be really, really surprised if you didn't know. Okay. See, Jwalat mentioned something, guys. During the holiday season, right? I don't know if you realize, but if you look at statistics, everybody's out buying. Whether somebody doesn't have money or they have a lot of money, people are still going to get gifts for other people for the holiday season. Why? Because I guess it's just an expectation that, you know what, Santa's going to come and fill my stocking, whatever. You know, I remember growing up and I knew that holiday season I was going to get gifts, okay? And what he said is so true. America's going to spend money and it's going to be going to all the other stores outside, and you can decide if some of that money comes to your pocket or not, okay? I just want to take maybe the next 10 minutes and quickly go over a few things with ribbons, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to come and ask me after we are done. Okay, I know I'm hungry, I don't know about you guys, so I'm going to try to keep it short. Okay, now why ribbons? Because it's going to put money in your pocket. Okay, how much money are we talking about? Just to give you a little bit of an idea, with ribbons, the way the program is designed, each PV is about $1. So if you do 100 PV in ribbons, you're getting $100 back in retail profit. Okay, so that's something to know. So it's going to put money in your pocket. The other thing it also does is it gives you repeat clientele, okay? See, we all got in the business to make money, right? We go to the open meeting, you pay $5 when you enter the open meeting to cover the cost. That money that you put in when you're driving around showing plans, you want to make sure your business is self-sufficient. You want to make sure the $20, $30, $40, $50 of investment that you're putting into your business, which personally I feel it's ridiculous because I don't know any business out there in the world that's going to take that little of an investment. But still, I remember getting started in the business and I was very, very new. I was a student. I didn't have a whole lot of cash sitting out on the side to be able to invest even $30, $40 into my business. So I had to make sure that I was going to make my business self-sufficient, and this is what helped me do that. Okay? So it's going to give you repeat clientele. Also, it will give you a lot of confidence in being able to talk to other people about it. See, you might not need $200 or $300 extra right now. Maybe you're a professional, you're making very good income, but you might have people in your team that are students. You might have people in the team that might be going through job transitions, and they need that extra cash. But if you have not done some retail for yourself, you're not going to be able to help them see success, okay? So this is why I want you to kind of pay attention to this, okay? Couple of things. How is Ribbons different than anything out there? Now, Ribbons is a gift and incentive program, okay? How is it different than anything else available outside, okay? A lot of people during the holiday season will end up going and buying gifts. Maybe they'll get a watch, maybe a purse, maybe some stuff for people. Now, the biggest problem with getting something for somebody, especially if that person is as hard as Jwalant is to get gifts, okay? You'll think 10 times, will he like it, will he not like it? What if he has 2 of this already? What, you know, and then you try to get a gift receipt and put the gift receipt in there so they can exchange it and things like that. What Ribbons does is it takes the guesswork out of gift giving, okay? So you're able to give that person a gift of choice without really having them know how much you paid for it, okay? Many times people don't want to do the watches and the things like that because they don't know what the other person's going to like, so they go for a gift card, right? They'll go and pick up a Target gift card, a Macy's gift card, that's what they do. Or the way I used to do it for my kids' teachers, I see other moms do this all the time. They'll go get a Visa gift card or a MasterCard or an Amex. What they don't realize is for a $25 Amex, they're paying $3, $4, $5 extra as service fees just to give that person the flexibility of having a card they could use anywhere. How many of you know what I'm talking about? Yes. Right? That's what you do. So if you don't want to give them a store card because you don't know if they're going to like that store or not, now you end up doing a Visa or a MasterCard, you pay $30 for a $25 gift card. Also, what you do is when you give the gift card, when I give you a $25 gift card, I am giving you the value. I'm placing a value on you. This is how much you're worth to me. Okay? To tell you the truth, it's not the value you put on that person. It's the value you put on your own budget because you have a limited amount of budget to be able to give people, right? But to the other person, like for Valentine's Day, if you gave me a gift card for $25, he'd be in trouble, right? He'd be in a lot of trouble, right? Even $100 would be a lot of trouble. So the little things, this is a nice way of being able to tell your spouses what not to do, okay? So the reason I like Ribbons is 1, you're giving somebody a gift of choice. 2, it is a gift card program, but it doesn't have a value associated to it, okay? 3, and the most important reason that I like Ribbons is when I give you a $25, $30 gift card, $100 gift card, I will. When I do that, let's say I give you a store card, okay, or I give you a Visa. The next time you're filling gas, you have a gift card, what do? You use that. Now, gas was it something that you really, really wanted, or was it a necessity? Now, when you use somebody's gift card to fill in a necessity, do you remember a feeling of gratitude or thankfulness for that person? Maybe at that moment, but do you ever, it's gone, right? You use it, like somebody gives you a Target gift card, you go, you get groceries and you're done. You'll never end up getting something you really wanted and be able to enjoy that and think of that person. True? Say true. Yes. Yes. Yeah. It is true. How do I know? Been there, done that, right? This is a unique way of being able to give somebody a gift, let them not know the value, number 1. Still give them the gift of choice, so you're not picking a gift and giving it to them. They can still pick from the portfolio. 3, they're getting gifted more than one time. What do I mean by that? When I give you the gift card, when I give you the ribbons, you got a gift from me. So, you're like, oh, she gave me something. Now, when you go through the brochure, or you go to the website and you're ordering it, that's the second time you're thinking, man, she went out of her way to give me something. So that's the second time you feel gifted. The third time when the gift shows up at your doorstep from Amway and you open it, that's a feeling, oh my God, I got this. And that gift is going to sit there in your house. Maybe you have a purse, whatever you order from that's going to continuously remind you of that person. So there's a lot of reasons why this works much better than anything else out there. Anything including gifts, money, or gift cards. Okay, now having said that, how do you as an IBO take advantage of this? I know a lot of you are new, you have not really gotten a chance to look through it. I will tell you, if you have not, by the time we get done and we start doing the food, I will leave this here, just browse through it, okay? But just make sure that you don't go like, I want this and that and that and that, and because I do that all the time. Even today when I open it, that's what I do every single time, okay? So let's kind of talk about a couple of things, how you can take advantage of it. Now, any one of you in December December for the holiday season going to give a gift to somebody? Nieces, nephews, family members, maybe you have kids at school, your teachers at school, you're going to give them something, right? How about being able to go to your own business and get it for yourself, then go give that business to somebody else? Okay, so what I want you to do as an IPO, when you go home tonight, sometime over the weekend, make a list of all the people that you want to give a gift to in the holiday season, during Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year, whatever, okay? Put a budget. Okay, this person, $20, like school teachers, bus drivers, whatever, you know, like that's, the reason I'm talking about it is because that's what I'm doing, right, for the kids. So make a budget. This is how much I want to give to these people. Brainstorm. Once you have done that, this brochure, okay, and you have all this information online as well, okay? But I'm just going to show it to you so you get a little bit of an idea, okay? This brochure has all the gift cards, okay, listed there, and it gives you the value of each one of them. So once you've written the names of every single person you want to give a gift to, have a budget there, go through here and see which gift card, like that is for $30 retail price, so your price as an IBO is going to be lesser, okay? That one is a $50, $70, so it goes from $30 all the way to $1,000, okay? I usually like the $1,000 one, so you know, you get the point. See, with me, I don't even have to tell him that, you know, I'll just go, I'll order, I'm like, honey, I ordered this, you know, so that works too. Usually wives, that works, right? But this gives you an idea of how much money or which gift card to get for that person. Okay, so that's what I want you to consider. The other thing that I want you to consider is, for the variety album, you buy 4 for somebody, you know, you get 1 free. So that 1 free is for yourself. So whatever you like, you order from that because you didn't pay for it. True? And you actually grew your business. So that's one way. So I want you to make a list, put a budget, and go here and see if you can go ahead and order something. Okay? Why? Because remember, you're giving it from your business versus somebody else. Number 1. Number 2, you have people in your friends and family, close family members that are going to be giving gifts. A lot of my family members are not in the business. Well, let me rephrase that. None of my family members are in the business. However, that does not stop me from talking to them about products. Okay? Now, they're not all of them. Most of them are not excited about the Amway products. Okay? For whatever reason. Okay? I don't understand, but that's what it is. However, when I talk about ribbons, a lot of them are open-minded because do you see the brands there? Can anybody read some of the brands that are listed there?
Beats by Dre, Michael Kors,
Movado, Fossil, right? Lego. Now, do you realize that these are name brands that you find at different stores outside? So, people and friends and family, they might or might not support your business with Amway, but they will because name brands have, you know, it's like I was born with Michael Kors. That's just the way it is, right? People that brush their teeth with Colgate, they were born with Colgate. That's why they don't like Lister. But these are name brands. So it's easier to be able to talk to friends and family. What do you say to them, okay? Make a list of people that you have good terms with, like some of my family members. I don't even want to sell them anything, right? I'm sure you have some like that as well, and if you don't, then you might at some point of time in your life. But those that you have a good relationship with, ask them. You know, pick up the phone, call them, and say, hey, you know what? Are you done with your holiday shopping yet? Practice that phrase. Can you guys all practice that? Are you done with your holiday shopping yet? Can you tell that next? Can you tell the person sitting next to you that question? Can you do that?
Are you done with your holiday shopping?
You're not supposed to answer the person sitting next to you. You're supposed to ask. I see a lot of people going yes and no. No, my question was, ask the person next to you, are you done with your holiday shopping yet? Okay? I want you to practice this statement because 99.9%, guys, come on, 99.9% of the time, how many of you realize that people wait till the last minute to do stuff? They call it procrastination, and it's not usually a good thing, but when it comes to the holiday season and your business, that's a fantastic thing. Okay? So people will, if you go to the malls like a couple days before Christmas, they're jam-packed. Why? People are looking for deals, but more importantly, people just forgot stuff. You know, they just thought they'll do it and it never happened. So a lot of times when you ask people that question, are you done with your holiday shopping yet? The answer is, no, not really. Whatever the answer is, hey, you know what? I'm so glad you're not because I have something just for you that I want to come and show you. And I don't want you to say it's an Amway product. I don't want you to say it's ribbons. I don't want you to say it's a gift and incentive program. I'm glad that you're not done with it because I have something that I want to share with you. I have something for you. And you just take 5 or 10 minutes of your time and go sit down with that person. Don't try to explain ribbons on the phone because believe me, they will get off the phone more confused than they were when they picked up your call. Okay? So because visual makes a big difference. So just see, hey, when are you going to be home? I'll swing by for 10, 15 minutes. I want to show you something. That's all you're going to do. Okay? This is not just for family. You can do it with close friends. You have neighbors, right? Everybody's got a neighbor? How many of you don't like your neighbor? A couple of you? Then you should at least make some profit through them, right? And for those of you who like your neighbor, you want to help them, so you should make a profit from them too, so it doesn't really matter whether you like them or not. When you see them checking the mail, when you see them getting into the car, when you see them doing whatever. In Chicago, we would see people shoveling the snow at this time of the year, so it was very easy, but here for whatever reason, they're raking leaves, whatever they're doing, right? You ask them, hey, you know what, how are you doing, blah, 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 catch up for a second. Are you done with your holiday shopping yet? No, you know what, I have something that I want to share with you. Can you guys work on that? Okay? It's easier, it's much easier to do it than to think twice about it. The more you think about it, the more complicated it gets. Now, once they say, yes, this is what you do, I want each and every one of you to be able to have something like this. Okay? Now, if you order this from Amway, for $60, you get a kit, but you get like 5 of these portfolios. You don't need 5 of these portfolios, you just need 1, right? Because even if you lend it to somebody to look at it, what are you going to do? You're going to pick it back, right? It is not a giveaway. It is just something that you're going to give, lend to them to be able to take back. So per portfolio is like $15, okay? Now, if you're a very internet savvy person, you have Wi-Fi connection at all times, and you carry your laptop or whatever, I'm not talking about your phone. I'm talking about a proper handheld device outside of your iPhones, right? Because when you do it on this, it doesn't do it justice. Unless you have a laptop or a tablet, don't try to log in and show ribbons to somebody on this. It doesn't make sense. It's a turn off, okay? So have this or have a laptop where you can log into the website and you can show this. The way you show this is this. You can sit with the person, say, hey, you know what? You know people, the same spiel that I did, you know people that you have to give gifts to, let me share something with you. Show them this, but then more importantly, this is where you will sell the item to somebody, okay? You give them an example. Hey, you know what? Let's see. Let's say you have somebody that you want to give a gift for like $30, okay? Now, instead of giving them a gift card and having them spend it on a necessity, how about we give them the option of being able to get a ribbons gift portfolio from you, okay? And this is a variety one, okay? And you can show them an actual album on how it actually comes, and I'll show you one if you need it. But these are all the gifts that are available in there. Okay, there's a lot of stuff, and I tell them this is just some of the stuff, there's more stuff online, okay? The cool thing is the person you give it to does not know how much you paid it. Since this is a B2B program, usually the products that are in here are a little bit higher than what you end up paying for, okay? And you're gonna show them the portfolio. I also like to tell people, okay, they're gonna feel gifted all the 3 times that I just talked about. And let's say they order this, and they don't end up liking it. There is a 180-day money-back guarantee or an exchange that they can pick from that Amway will do. So let's say you give it to your nephew and he orders this and he decides he doesn't like the way it looks. He can send that back and say, I want this, and he can switch it for 6 months. Okay, it's because Amway does the 180-day money-back guarantee. So that's the way you're gonna go ahead and show it to them. The way I close the sale is I will leave this with them. I want you to look at it, go over the stuff, make a list of a couple of people you know, let me know what you want, I'll come collect it in a couple of days, and I'll help you place an order. That's the way you close it. You leave it with them, set up a time for a follow-up, you go back, pick this, get an order. I did that with my neighbor. I've said this before. My neighbor was checking her mail. I asked her, are you done with your holiday shopping yet? She said, no. I said, let me show you something. I have something just for you. I went in, showed this. She gave me a $400 order. Okay, that was not 1 year. That was a 2nd year and a 3rd year, and I just followed up with her last week. Okay, so that's the way you want to make it happen. Now, one more thing, and I'm done. I know I kind of went over time, and I know I'm hungry, but real quickly. A lot of you have asked me about B2B, business to business, okay? B2B for someone that has never done any retail sales is a little bit harder, okay? However, how many of you know, okay, and raise your hands, how many of you know a doctor that you go to, a family doctor, a pediatrician, an orthodontist, a banker, where usually you open up your account, a banker, your real estate person, if you own a home, or your agent that helped you rent, your rental person, right? We know a lot of these people, and I actually had a list of them. Your pastor, right? Your kid's teacher, the receptionist at your kid's school, or your dentist offices. We know people. All of these people are going to get stuff for other people in their life. So when you think about B2B, don't think, I used to do a lot of car dealerships, and the moment I say B2B, people are like, car dealerships. I'm going to call all car dealerships. Great. If you have never done it, let's not start right now. Get some experience with doing it with people you know, because B-list is the easiest to be able to approach, okay? How do you do it? You don't do it just for the holiday season. Most of the businesses, most of these people, especially if you're thinking of orthodontists or car dealerships, they get done with their holiday shopping ideas by November. So we still have 2 or 3 weeks before they'll be done. They don't wait till the last minute to order stuff. But if you go out there and talk to them now and you build a relationship, you can still get an order for other times of the year because they do sales promotion, they do incentives for their employees. There's a lot of other stuff they do outside of the holiday season. So if you can build that rapport right now, you're going to be able to go ahead and create sales. Maybe not as high as the holiday season, but at least if you do something, the next year you will have all that volume come in. Okay? What do you say? How do you do it? Okay, so if you know any of these people, like I mentioned, the pediatrician, the ortho, the insurance agent, make a list of all of these people. If you live in an apartment complex, maybe those are the people you want to talk to. And I know I'm rushing, but please listen in quick. What is your goal? Your goal is to meet the person of interest. Okay, how do you find the person of interest? Think about it for a second. When you call somebody, you want to know who's the person that's making a decision, right? So I will ask people, hey, you know what? I'm working on a gift and incentive program. Who in this office handles gift giving for the holiday season? Certain places, HR people do it. So certain people, some admin people do it. So just kind of find that. Your goal is to be able to find out their name, number, and a time to reach them. When you call them, this is typically my script. If it's a B-list and they already know me, it's much easier. But even if you're doing it totally cold calling, you can say, I'm a gift and incentive consultant. I work with a lot of businesses as yours. So if you're calling a car dealership, you work with car dealerships. If you're calling a bank, you work with banks. Just, I work with a lot of businesses as yours, okay? Find out a time where you can go in and drop off some information. Now, how many of you really want me to do a quick demo on how to do it with a B2B? Anybody interested in knowing this? It'll take 5 minutes and I can do it, but I know some of you are like blanking out and tired and sleepy. So if you're not, we could stop. You guys can have food. Those of you who want to go can go, and those of you who want to actually know how to do a proper demo, I can do it for them. Is that okay? Yeah? Let's do that. So those of you who are interested, kind of stay back and I will do a demo on how to do it with a B2B, and then we can close the sale and you can know how. Okay? With that, I guess I'm pretty much done. Anybody has questions, you can come and ask me. Let's get some food. Hold on, food time.
Hey, how are you? Nice meeting you.
Merci, Dada.
Would you like to